All right, we'll start from the beginning. Rook and other end games. So pretty much what we'll do is as we play these and they give us um, the little tutorial, you guys will help me get through every single last one of these and show me where I should go. Okay. All right, so we got a rook versus pawn end game. Um, and it looks like we are checkmating or attempting to. Let's see, this type of endgame usually occurs when one side has to surrender his rook for a dangerous enemy pawn. In rook versus pawn situation, the side with the rook will always win if his king can get in front of the pawn. In this case, though, the white king is behind the enemy pawn. However, the win is still easy because the pawn and its kings are not too far advanced. To see what happens if black has the first move, see variation two. If the black king and pawn could get further down the board, there might be a chance. Okay, so, all right. Where should I go first?
You should go.
Jennifer, you don't even know what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah.
make jokes. Be serious.
I am serious.
The crazy thing, it doesn't tell you if it's white move or black's move, but
It says white to move.
okay, so yeah, it does. All right, so white move.
What?
Yes, Julie.
Hi. Can I leave for a quick half an hour or something? I have to eat.
In a half an hour, we'll be done.
Okay, I'll just eat after.
Thank you. All right, so where should we move first? It's white move. Somebody.
E8.
E8. Rook to E8.
Yes.
Okay. Nope. Try again. Veda. Can y'all read the hints?
No.
What hint?
The little ones over here. It's like by the corner right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you read the stuff in the corner? So with that previous move, it allows black to advance. So you don't want to help your opponent, pretty much. Okay. You want to put them in a spot where they can't move forward. So
I say to move your king to B7 or B8.
white king to B7.
I think. I don't know.
Let's see. Wasn't as bad as the first move, but let's see. It says king to B7 rushes the king over to the pawn. After knight captures 6, white will either get his pawn in front of the enemy pawn or use his rook to surround it to win. All right, so not that one. What else? Yes, Julie.
Why don't you just move your rook to E8?
We did that. That wasn't a good move.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention because I was yelling at my sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't a good move. That was the first one. If you look at the screen it would be to your right, maybe, I believe.
I can't read it. I'm blind.
Gotcha.
Julie, you can zoom in on it. You get it?
All right. What else?
Mr. Eli,
Yes.
are we supposed to be moving the king or the rook?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Either or.
Oh.
Oh.
What if we tried this? Nope. This doesn't get your king into a better position, and it doesn't stop black from improving his position. So nope.
I don't know how to say it.
Genesis says to move the rook to H6.
Rook to H6. Nope, they don't like us. Let me see. I'm gonna give it another go. See what this does. Nope.
What about moving your king closer to the opponent's king?
So you
Like B8, king. Makes sense.
it did, but it doesn't. Nope. We didn't try this. Did we try this? Nope. All right. So we've moved the king in every possible position that it can move in, which means we should be moving the rook. Where are we putting this rook?
Did we try D8?
Yep.
Oh.
This does not get your king into a better position, and it doesn't stop black from improving the position of his king or pawn. So let's get a little hint. We already figured that out. Use your rook to cut down on the enemy king's activity. So we figured that out already, that we should be using our rook. You should just draw my board. Don't draw on the board. So where are we putting this rook? We did D8. We did E8.
On your board.
What's that?
We didn't mean to draw your board.
Where should we put this rook? We tried h7 already. Yeah, rook to h7. We tried that already. That wasn't good. I'm posting this on the on Facebook just so y'all know.
How about H5? You try that?
H5.
Why's your camera off?
Oh, look at
H5.
me. I'm so smart.
Your camera's off.
Julie's probably eating.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. Thank you very much. I just don't want my face shown on Facebook.
They'll hear your voice. They'll know it's you. So, rook to h5 was a good move. Follows an important rule in rook endgames, which states always trap an enemy king as far away from the action as possible. So the thing is, the way the board is flipped, it's probably what's throwing us off. Because we have white on line 8 instead of line 1. And the king and the pawn are trying to make their way forward. So that's what threw me off. Good call. Okay, so the black king is unable to advance, and the pawn won't get far without its help. The game is already over, but black doesn't seem to be aware of that fact. So what's the next move?
Could you move the rook to like h6?
I don't think we want to go backwards.
Yeah, don't go back.
I don't think we want to go backwards. Do we want to advance that king?
Not
Yeah,
whatever.
move the king closer. Like B7, I think.
Let's try it. Perfect.
No,
Look at me.
that was me.
All right, so king to b7, rush the king to the embattled area, where together with the rook, it should make short work of black's poor pawn. So pretty much what we're trying to do is cut off the king's ability, that black king's ability to move anywhere. Once we capture that pawn, game is pretty much over. White is moving his king towards the area of the battle. Once it gets there, the game should end in a hurry. So what are we doing? Are we still pushing our king?
Why can't we eliminate the pawn? That's first. Cause like.
So you want to get rid of the pawn?
Yeah, because if,
There's no way.
if it goes like all the way down there, it could probably get the queen back and then the queen.
Is it necessary though?
No.
Yes,
No.
it's very necessary.
Because in order to get rid of that, we would have to move our rook. And that also allows the king to advance.
True.
So
What
we want
about the king? Move the king closer.
where?
C6. I don't know.
All right.
I'll kill you.
King
Good job,
to,
Victor.
king to C6 places your king right in the face of the enemy. This takes away some of the squares. The black king can go, close to the pawn. So currently, the king cannot move forward to get closest to his pawn. He can only go back if he decides to move anywhere. All right, the black pawn is making a run for it, but it can't be expected to get far if its king isn't escorting it down the board. In general, the defending king and pawn should always move down the board together. What should we be doing now?
Can you move it to H6 or would that be a bad move?
Move the rook to H6?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nope. Has nothing to do with the price of onions. Wow. No need to chase the king. The king has nowhere to go. So how about we take this rook?
To D5? I don't know.
Good job.
Look at me.
No.
I did so very well.
No, you did like two
Good job,
questions.
Victor.
You got 2 right. I got 1 right.
All right, let's see what's next.
No.
All right, so this type of endgame usually occurs when one side has to surrender his pawn, his rook, or a dangerous entering pawn. We just did this. Why do we need to do it again? Why are we doing it again? All right, well, let's see if we remember what we did. First move.
I forgot. Here, we did the rook to. Was it?
Actually, this is a little different. This is different.
Oh.
What do we have to do now?
Um.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? I have no idea.
So keep in mind, I'm looking at the little note here. The rook alone can't stop the black pawn. White needs his king to help out.
Should we move the king toward it?
Let's try it.
Yeah, you probably got one right.
Yay.
What are we supposed to do first?
Okay. So king to b7 begins the race to reach the pawn with the king before the pawn turns into something a bit more powerful. All right, cool. That was a good move. All right, what's next?
Can you move it into H4?
The rook.
The rook. Yeah.
Rook to h4. Nope.
Wrong.
H5?
You should place immediate pressure on D5. Oh,
Get
H5.
pressure on.
Why don't we move it to H6?
no. It's not gonna do anything. It can just move forward. Just put pressure on the pawn.
We want to put pressure on the pawn.
Oh,
So move the. Oh, move the rook to
D8.
D8.
I was gonna say that.
Oh. Wait, does we do? I can't speak. Do we move the king forward? Yep.
Okay, so the king is moving in closer to the action. His pawn is not going to be able to escape. Now what?
Now can you move the rook? I really hope this is a good idea. To D8.
Rook to D8. No.
Wait, shouldn't we move the rook closer down with the king, like towards the pawn and other king?
So where you want to go?
H4 or H5, I think.
Which one? 4 or 5?
I don't know.
Just pick a number.
Let's try 4 first, since you said it first. Nope. And we'll try 5. Nope. And just for giggles. Nope. What if we did this? So the king to C5 lets the pawn feel the king's breath on his neck. We're chasing that pawn, trying to get him further and further away from the king. Also, we're cutting off the king's ability to move to certain squares. What's next?
Move the king to C4?
So far, so good. Now, what are we going to do?
I forgot the number. Could you move the rook to H1?
H1.
H1. There's an H and then there's a 1.
All the way down here?
What about
Nope.
How
H2?
about H3?
H3? Oh yeah, that I don't know.
H3 or H2? Who said H3? We're going to go H3 first.
Aye.
Now we'll go H2.
Oh, so maybe move the king to
D8?
D.
Oh, wait, no, I had it wrong. You first.
Could move the rook to D8 or E8. I said that.
Perfect. Good job, ladies. We got through that one a lot quicker. All right, let's see. So we got king and a rook versus king and a pawn again. Can we use the same tactics? So we got the white king is just 4 moves away from um, f2. Okay. The white rook is already covering pawn's queening square. Though some things are against him, black can still draw by making use of an important rule in king and rook versus king and pawn endgames. The white king should always advance on the opposite side of the black king. Advancing on the side of the king allows the enemy king to block you out, thus making a further advance difficult. The white king does not want to advance on the same side as the enemy king because that would allow the enemy king to block your approach, making a further advance difficult. This doesn't seem important in this particular position. Okay. Um, because black's king is on the right of the pawn, while white king is to the left of it. How can black put this rule to work for him? So it's black's move.
Why don't you move the pawn forward? What? I don't know. I don't know.
Let's try. Oh, look at that. Forward. Nope, it wasn't a bad move, but it wasn't the move. So maybe we're not going pawn first.
Then move the king to h3. Ay!
That didn't do it.
What about h5?
Nope.
Then g5?
Nope.
g3?
Only-
Process of elimination.
Yep, only move left. Okay, let's see. So king to g3 does 2 important things. It prepares to take control over the critical queening square on g1 with the king. It intends to place the black king on f2, where it will be blocked. The white king's path to the king side. This follows the rule, which states that the attacker wants to advance his king on the opposite side of the enemy monarch, while the defender wants to place his own king on the same side so that it gets in the king's way. All right, black needs to get his pawn to g1 before the white king and rook can join together and take control of the square. What do we do?
What if we move the king to f3?
King to f3.
Ugh!
Let's see. King to f3 is good enough to draw. It is good enough for a draw. Since it stops the white king from moving to the king side and also prepares to push the pawn to g3, g2, ultimately blah, blah, blah. But nope.
Wait, what about to move the king to h2?
King h2. Now we're going away from it.
Oh
Nope.
my god. Ugh. I feel like just for some reason it should just go to g2, but I feel like that's a wrong move.
G2.
Yes, wrong move.
Yeah. We want them out of the way. Notice it says king to f4. Doesn't make any sense at all. We did f3 already. We did we do h3? We didn't do h3. But why would we come back? Yeah.
Did you try F2?
Ding, 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 ding. Good job.
And Veda has won the prize of a brand new sports car.
No cars. No cars. Okay. White king is getting close to the battle, but the black king is keeping it out of e3. If white can't find an antidote, g4, g3, g2, g1, the game will be drawn. So black is pretty much trying to force a draw. Where are we taking black?
Should we move the pawn forward, or would that make no sense at all?
Makes sense to me.
Dang, Veda, you're on the roll. You get 2 sports cars.
Now look at that. The king is chasing that pawn. So where are we going?
Would you move the pawn
Forward again.
Yep.
And then
try to get. Oh shoot!
move the king
Move the king
forward.
forward.
That's the only thing you can do is move it forward.
Yeah.
No, to
Wait, what?
To E1. Oh. What about
would you
G1?
move it to G3?
Oh, move it back.
Oh,
Whoa. That makes sense now.
Not to me. I just guessed.
Score 1 for Mr. Eli and Julie. Tag team back again. All right. We got about 10 minutes or so. You guys are getting through these pretty good though. So at least you'll kind of know if you're ever in a situation like this, you know, how you can get through it. So now we got a king and a rook versus a king and 2 pawns. You would still think that white has the advantage. So where do we go first? It's white's move.
Can we move the king to B8? Right off the bat, okay.
Nope. Doesn't stop the pawns from advancing.
How about the rook to E5? That stops one from advancing. Nope.
How about the rook to B7?
Oh, how about A7?
What about?
I was close.
So white has stopped the black pawns from safely advancing. Now he must find a way to remove them from the board. And it's white's move. So what do we do?
Can we capture them? Can we capture A3?
3.
What?
Yes,
No.
because this pawn can now capture this rook.
I have the board backwards in my head then. Okay.
Oh,
Me too.
I had it backwards.
So
Then
what
can we
if we did
move
this?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept on. I thought that was the total other way.
Me too.
Let's see if I can flip it. Is that better?
Yay!
Okay. Let's see.
Then can we capture the one in the front?
All right. If white can stop the pawn, the game will be over.
Do we move it over to B3? Yep.
That didn't take long at all.
Dang, we're getting in this fast.
Yeah.
That didn't take long at all. All right. So far, so good. Let's see. People are bothering me. All right. So this is a tricky position because it can only be solved if you make use of several bits of knowledge. You must know that a rook can stop two connected pawns if they are not both on the 6th rank. Okay. You must also be aware that a king and a pawn on the 5th rank can often draw against a rook if the stronger side king is far from the action. All right, so those are things we want to watch out for. It's white move. How do we attack?
Can we move our rook to H8?
Rook to H8.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even show you the red mark.
Oh, great.
What about H5?
That's going to be a red mark too. My H4 might be a red mark too. Yep. This was
I
Julie.
keep on pressing video when I mean to press mute, and I'm just not working with this. What if we move our pawn to G5?
Nope. Doesn't want us to be captured.
Can we move our king to F6? I have no idea then.
What about E? Wait, where were we before? E6.
Nope.
Can we move the king to H5? Oh no, we already did that, I feel like. Can we move the rook to H4?
H4. Let's black draw with ease. After.
This one's harder.
Yeah, they're supposed to get that way.
I don't like that.
Yep, that's how they are.
Wait, which way are the black pawns moving?
Black pawns are moving towards the bottom of the board.
Wait, what?
Towards the rook?
Like
Yes.
towards the rook?
Yes.
Okay. Did we try H3 already? I feel like we did.
Yeah, I think so.
You said H3.
Can we try the rook to H2? I'm just doing it over here, okay? I'm trying. Can we try moving the king to E7? Don't know what good that will do. Yeah, okay, that's
Sure.
agreed with Lily.
Can't bring that either. That takes some way out of the picture.
I don't get it. We tried like everything.
Nope, not everything.
Can we move that to F8? Yeah, okay, see, now I've tried everything that's in
Did
my
we
mind.
try H3 for the rook?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we tried that.
How was it? H5?
Mm,
H5, yeah.
H5. Yep, we did H5.
I'm so confused.
So am I. It's white's move, right? Are you like positive it's
If
white's
you're gonna
move?
hit, could you move the
Yeah,
pawn?
get a hit.
Can you do
Wait.
what? What you want to hit? White must
White
not
must not
allow
allow the
other
pawn.
pawns to reach the 6th rank.
Can we move? No, that'll be bad.
This is a hint?
We already knew that. Can you move the pawn? No. Ooh!
Now what?
Can you move the rook to F6?
Nope.
We have to move the king. It's in check.
Oh,
What if
then
we capture it?
take the rook.
You can't.
Why can't we capture it?
Oh wait, you could. I thought like.
Can we move the rook to F6?
What about the rook to H2?
Look to H2.
Nope.
How about the rook to E5?
No.
It's not
wait.
impossible.
D6.
Yeah. Can you move the rook to E4?
Nope. about we bring that king down? What you think?
Move it to F6.
Now what?
Now can you move the rook? Never mind.
Get that king involved again?
What? I
Move
didn't
it.
hear you. You cut out. Oh, never mind.
So white wants to take black's pawn with his king. But he first has to make sure his rook is safe.
Can you move the rook to E5?
What about E4? Oh no, that's I don't know. Oh,
Oh wow.
Okay.
Bravo.
What's next?
I want to say to capture it, but I don't know.
How about we chase it with that king?
Okay.
I wouldn't believe me. So if rook captures the pawn, then that means black pawn advances forward and it will be able to become a queen because your rook will be out of position.
So move the king forward to F4, I think.
You have two notifications.
Can you move the king to?
We did these two already.
Then can you move the king to E5? That's
So
probably gonna be a super dumb move.
You want to come behind?
Yep.
So if we do this, then we do this.
Okay, no need to show off.
Not really showing off. I just figured it out. I was thinking just like you guys
I
were.
said to capture.
I said to capture.
So we did 5 lessons. That was cool. Thursday, 6 o'clock, we'll come in and we'll choose something different. We don't have to finish off with this. Don't draw. Why are we drawing on the board? Children.
Children.
Thursday, 6 o'clock, we'll come in. We can either finish off with the rooks or we can go into something else. It's whatever y'all want to do. But thank you for participating. I will see you all on Thursday. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.